It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. We are back playing Minecraft, and today we are building an epic chest room. That's right. I know, Liam, I know that we already have a chest room, but we need another one, and I'm going to explain it all in today's stream. Welcome everybody to the Friday stream. It's the weekend. I hope you're having a good time. Hello to everybody in chat. I see Liam's in chat, Claude's in chat, V5 is in chat. Looks like everybody's having a good time. Claude is on fire for some reason. But yeah, welcome to everybody to the stream. Yeah, let's jump in and play some Minecraft, get everything set up and ready to go. I don't know if you caught the Minecraft stream last night, but it was intense. We went and found an ancient city, and luckily I avoided the warden for the entire time. I might have had a little heart attack during the stream. It was so intense, and I can't believe we got out. We got tons of stuff, including swift sneak on my pants. Look at how fast I'm sneaking. That is the result of the Swift Sneak enchantment, which we got last night. Claude, aren't you so jealous? Look at Claude, you need this in your life. This Swift Sneak enchantment. This is a game changer. The only way you can get this, Claude, is if you go to an ancient city. So anyway, such an epic stream last night, and I gotta tell you, after the stream, I ended the stream, I was on such a high for like hours after the stream. Like when you do something like intense like that while you're playing a game and it's successful, I don't know. I was feeling good. I'm still on a little bit of a high from that. But anyway, I need to have a little bit of a less intense stream today. So that's what we're going to try to do. Nothing intense, but you know, some interesting, fun, creative stuff. But I need to not have a heart attack on today's stream. I can only handle so much intensity. That's why when we played Call of Duty, we only did it one day a week. That was all the intensity I could handle. Claude says, I didn't see the stream last night. I have to watch it. Yeah, so we went and found an ancient city and did the whole ancient city thing. Let me fix my shaders here really quick. Video settings. I can never remember where it's at. Oh, here it is. Come on. Liam says in chat, you should have made the warden come out. Now that would have gone viral. I should have made the warden come out, but you know, then if I made the warden come out, I probably would have not made it out alive. And that's the deal. If the warden comes out, you're probably not going to get out alive and you're going to lose all your stuff. Which is what happened to me last time. I did see the warden last time. We have shown the warden on stream. And last time, I lost all my stuff. That was 6 months ago, and I never went back. Well, until last night. Oh, I gotta turn off these subtitles too because they're gonna bug me. I turned on the subtitles for the warden, but we're not doing the warden, so I don't want those subtitles. V5 says it was a pretty good stream. Zach was on a high. Liam says Claude had his eyes closed last night. Zach only died 4 times. Claude says, wait, he didn't fight the warden. Yeah, no, what you try to do is you try to avoid it. It's you want to sneak around the warden. You don't want to actually fight him. That's what you're supposed to do. Now, of course, there is ways you can fight him, but that was not my goal in last night's stream. My goal last night was to get swift sneak and get out alive. And we did it. So that's pretty awesome. Liam says, technically it was a clickbait stream. What? It was not a clickbait stream. It was not clickbait. Okay, anyway, what we're going to do today, let me show you. So down here, underneath my road system, I have this secret room. And I've never kind of used it, really. So I thought this would be the perfect chest room. We could build a secret chest room in here. Now, it's kind of a little bit crummy in here. I mean, it looks like it needs a little bit of love. So we're going to put a little bit of love into this place. Yeah, it is some little home renovations, I think. But I think it will turn out pretty nice. The one thing I'm not sure how to do is what we're going to do for lighting, but I have some ideas for the rest of it. One thing that I would like to use a lot of in this build, which we have not done before, is I want to use quartz. Quartz is one of the best building blocks in the game, and I haven't been using it, but actually, I have a lot. No, actually, we used some. I think we used quartz in that build. Yeah, we used quartz. Oh, let's go over here. This is our chapel build, and we used quartz in this, actually. I forgot about this, and look at how beautiful this looks. See, this is the benefit of using quartz. So we're going to use some more quartz again over here. It's one of the best building blocks in the game. The reason I don't use it more is it's very expensive. Oh, and these are quartz here, too. These white blocks, these are all quartz. Quartz is very expensive, and I'm going to show you why. You have to get it in the nether, and all the nether trips we've gone on, I've been like picking up quartz. Every time I go into the nether, I pick up a little bit more. I have a quartz chest where we put all of our stuff. Let me see. There's nothing in here, right? No. Quartz chest. Look at all this quartz. We have so much. So I'm just going to grab all of this. We're going to leave some of it in here. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to make, yeah, we're just going to do that. For now. We'll leave some of it in there. And why quartz is so expensive is it takes 4 pieces of quartz to make 1 block of quartz. So I go from 4 stacks of this to 1 stack of blocks. That's expensive. So let's do that again. So we're going to have 2 stacks of quartz. Now, I actually don't want to use regular quartz blocks. I want to use smooth quartz blocks. And the difference between regular quartz and smooth quartz is regular quartz, there's a little line around the edge of regular quartz. Smooth quartz is just flat smooth. So it looks like it's all connected. So I kind of like to use smooth because it just looks better. Oh, shoot. Put that back. Now, to make smooth quartz, we have to cook it up in our furnaces. So we're going to go up to our furnace area. We'll split these into multiple stacks so they'll go fairly quickly. And we'll just get this cooked up while we're working on other stuff. So we'll come over in here. Where are my buckets of lava? Here they are. Look at that. Let's get some more buckets of lava. Boom, boom, and boom. So let's put this in here. We'll put some quartz. Put this one in here. Put some quartz in here. Boom. And we'll just let those cook up, and they'll be done by the time we get back. Let me put these buckets away. There's one more thing of lava all ready to go. Look at that. Claude says you can trade for quartz. You can trade for quartz, and I have a villager that trades me quartz. You know what? Let's go get some, actually. The only problem with trading for quartz, though, is you can only trade so much. Every day, I think you can only trade for like 10 pieces of quartz every day. So it's like you can't get that much unless you have like you have to have a bunch of villagers for that to make sense. And I only have 1. So I am planning on getting more villagers, so this will be easier. But for the moment, I just have 1. And I think his trades have gone up. So let's check. Let's go to sleep. Liam says, I didn't see the warden, so therefore it's clickbait. Well, maybe. I guess you could look at it that way. Claude says it must be scarier than fighting him. Liam says, can you make the whole room look like a chest? That is one option. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do. Okay, so here's my quartz guy. Let's see what his prices are. Oh, his prices have gone up. So yeah, one emerald for 1 piece of quartz. So that's a pretty good price. So we're going to get 12 blocks of quartz until he runs out. So I don't know if you understand this. You can't build anything with 12 blocks of quartz. You can't build a wall with 12 blocks of quartz. So it's just kind of like stupid. I would need like a ton of these guys lined up and buy 12 blocks from each one of them before I would have any kind of amount of quartz to do anything worthwhile. But, you know, I'm not going to shy away from 12 blocks. 12 blocks is, you know, 48 pieces of quartz. So I'd have to go to the Nether and get 48 pieces of quartz to make 12 blocks. So, yeah, nothing to complain about. The other thing that we're going to use here, let's go back into our space. The other thing I want to use is, I was down here, I was like, you know what? I feel like this should be a little bit bright and cheery. You know, when we go into our sewer system, it's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit dreary. I mean, it is a sewer after all. Well, I mean, it's a happy dreary because it's, you know, you get, that's bright orange and stuff. But I want this to be happier. I want this to be happier and a little bit cheery. I thought, let's make the walls yellow. I feel that would be nice. Let's make some yellow walls. And you know what? We should have some nice floors in here too. I don't know if I want to leave the floors just stone. I mean, I guess we could leave them stone. But I think it might be nice to change the floors to like wood or something. Like have wood floors in here. Maybe what we'll do is we'll have like a stone. Yeah, let's leave a stone border and then have like a wood floor in the middle. That would be cool looking. Oh, there's so many cool like wood floor designs I could do. Some of them get kind of expensive though. Okay, but I have this yellow terracotta blocks, and so I thought this would be a cool block to make the walls out of. So let's just start placing these down, just see what this looks like. So if we did like terracotta walls, like so, have to get it up to here. So this is looking pretty good. I like this yellow terracotta. It's a really nice block. Oh, look at how nice that looks as a wall block. Yeah, so I love this. Yeah, so we're going to go with yellow walls. Let me just use up the rest of these blocks. This is all I have, though. We're going to have to find more yellow terracotta. And yellow terracotta is kind of rare. And that's it. That's all I have. Okay, well, we got a lot of the wall done. Okay, well, that's a good start, isn't it? Let's see what you guys are saying in chat. Do you guys like the yellow? Let me know. V5 says, Minecraft needs an alarm clock for these kind of fights. I'll have to check the link after the stream. Greg says, he said he was going to fight the warden, and he spent the entire episode avoiding him. I don't think I ever said I was going to fight the warden. I think the title of the stream yesterday was I was going to find the warden. And we found him, but we didn't fight him. So technically, if we're going to be lawyers here, technically, I'm not guilty of clickbait. I'm just saying. Claude says, I hope there's no spelling bee tonight. I'm eating pizza in one hand and typing in the other. A green pepper pizza. Oh, pizza sounds so good. Oh, I would love to have pizza tonight, but probably not going to happen. Maybe I'll have pizza tomorrow. I haven't had pizza in a while. Of course, if I had pizza, I would get pineapple on the pizza because that's the way pizza should be. Liam says, OMG, Zach, Picard has me reminiscing so bad. I miss The Next Generation so much. I do too, man. Yeah, I can't wait to watch it. I bet it's really good. Liam says, Lower Deck is awful. I agree. Lower Deck is one of these new Star Trek shows. It's the cartoon one. They made a Star Trek cartoon. And I hate it. I tried to watch it. I couldn't even watch. I watched like a couple of the episodes and I couldn't watch anymore. I just hate it. But I love the other Star Trek episodes. It's just that one is. It's not Star Trek. I don't know what it is. It's something else. Claude says, this is like when Liam told me to build out of lapis. This is not quite that bad. Lapis is much harder to get than terracotta. V5 says, I think Lower Decks is an interesting idea. Not everyone commands the spaceship. The rest of them has stories also. Yeah, here's why I don't like Lower Decks. So it's a cartoon, right? And it's very stylized, I guess. It's one of these, I don't know. I guess they're targeting like a younger TikTok audience or something. But it's like every line in Lower Decks is delivered in a yell. It's like the characters are like constantly screaming at each other. And it's you're like watching and it's like rah, 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 rah. Like the whole time they're screaming at each other. I find it so annoying. I can't. I mean, when you watch a Star Trek episode, they're not screaming at each other all the time. I mean, there's some intense moments, but it's like, you know, it's normal dialogue. Like it's not normal to scream at each other all the time. And maybe it's like they're going for the TikTok audience, which has really short attention span. So you have to scream at people to keep them watching. But it's just not for me. Liam says, Zach should build out a quartz or pumpkins. V5 says, use uranium to make the walls yellow. I don't know if that's a good idea. Liam says, the idea of Lower Decks isn't bad, but the execution is horrible. Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. V5 says, UO2 is also a nice bright yellow. Liam says, yellow. It's like a yellow submarine. Claude says, I believe Zach. V5 says, Zach's pizza is sounding Canadian. Wait, is there a professional Lower Deck? I only know about the fan-made YouTube version, which is mostly not a cartoon and nobody yelled. No, Lower Deck is like an actual show on CBS. It's like the CBS streaming service. Yeah, it's all a cartoon. We must be talking about something different. Anyway, we need some more terracotta. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly and go on an adventure to the Badlands biome. We haven't been there in a while. Let's head over there and see if we can find any terracotta. Now, I don't remember exactly where it is, but I do know we're going to need some more rockets. Oh, wait, no, I have a whole other stack of rockets on me. I don't need any more. We got this whole stack right here. Look at that. I should put away my extra emeralds because I don't need to take those with me. I got my hoe. I got my silk touch. I think I have everything I need. I'll put my bow out just in case I need it. Got my bed. Got an empty shulker box. All right, let's go. All right, so we're gonna fly over there. So generally, it's in like this direction. I think if I just fly straight this way, without like turning or anything, we should just run into it. Liam says he's gonna look up the one on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not sure I know which one you're referring to, V5. All right, is this the jungle? Oh, I thought this was the jungle. When we see the jungle, we know it's on the other side of the jungle. So we should be getting close. Oh, I see the jungle. It's right here. So we're heading in the right direction. Speaking of entertainment and stuff, did you guys see the new Indiana Jones trailer that came out today? Brand new trailer for the next Indiana Jones movie, and I gotta say, I'm kind of excited. I'm very excited for it. You know, and like that, those were like for me, like my age growing up, those were the movies. Those were like the cool movies. All the Indiana Jones movies, I loved them all. I watched them so many times growing up. And look at this, we made it. We are here, and we can get all the yellow terracotta we want. We got to go to sleep first, though. Let's land and sleep before all the mobs show up. There's a skeleton right there. I can see him. Yikes. Oh, my goodness. Get out of here. Oh, no, now I'm on fire. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're just going to leave my bed here. No, I should take my bed because I'm going to lose it. Liam says, no Indiana Jones? Wait, what? Yeah, the trailer came out today, Liam. You should go watch it. Liam says, is Harrison Ford in it? Yes, he's in it. And this is kind of the interesting thing is, because Harrison Ford is kind of old. Like, you know, I'm not like, I'm not hating on him or anything, but it's just like, it's a little bit of a different story when he is his age, is what I'm saying. And I love Harrison Ford. Like I'm saying, you know, I'm a huge fan of the movies. It'll just be interesting to see how they do it. Because apparently part of the movie is supposed to be this big flashback sequence to when he was a lot younger. And they're going to have to make him look younger. Ah! Shoot! I almost just died. How did I not die? Oh, this armor must be very OP. Yeah, so there's this whole sequence where they're supposed to make him a lot younger to do this flashback from, like, the World War II or something. I don't know. But, and there's, I don't know if they're going to use, like, a computer-generated face to do it. Like, I don't know. Like, there's so many things that could go wrong with this movie to make it a terrible movie, but I don't know. I'm still very excited, and I'm definitely going to go see it. Well, I don't know if I'm going to go see it in the movie theater, because I never go to the movie theater anymore, but I'll at least see it when it comes out on streaming. But with the way they're doing things now, they put things streaming, like, immediately. So hopefully I can just watch it immediately. But yeah, I'm very, very excited about it. Okay, so the thing with yellow terracotta is right here. And it's actually like, it's one of the more rare colors. See, there's all these other colors, but yellow is very kind of rare. Oh, there's a whole section over here that's easier to get. So we're going to come over here and just start picking up all of this yellow terracotta. Claude says, creeper. Greg says, Harrison Ford is 80 years old. Is he really that old? I guess we've been watching his movies since Star Wars, which was like a long time ago. So, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Liam says, my most remarkable scene was them having to eat monkey brains. I don't remember that. What movie was that from? V5 says, is your shirt almost also armor? No, my shirt's not armor. Yeah, if you have my elytra on, it means I have no chest piece on, which would have given me even more armor. You know what would make this easier? If I had an allay with me, because the allay would help pick up some of these blocks for me. But we actually have not found an allay yet. Allays are generally found in pillager outposts, and I haven't found a pillager outpost yet, I don't think. But we should look for one. We should do a stream where we try to find a pillager outpost and possibly get an allay. Allay is like a creature that will fly around and like help you do stuff. So that could be kind of fun. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna need. So we had like one stack before, and that did that like one wall section. So we probably need, how much do you think? Like 4 stacks to do that whole room? We're gonna need a lot. Claude says it was the second one. The second movie had the monkey. Oh, okay. That kind of makes sense. That seems like something that would have been in the second movie. Yeah, do you remember the opening sequence of the second movie? It was so well done. Where they jump out of the airplane on like a boat or something, and they like go. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Especially for like back then. Like back then, it was like special effects were not like they are today. Like it was hard to do the stuff, that kind of stuff back then. Now it's like, oh, just throw it in the computer and make it all happen. V5 says the idea of mining terracotta sort of indicates they don't understand what terracotta actually is. Well, you know, they're video game people. They're not scientists, V5. You have to cut them some slack. V5 says, yeah, Temple of Doom had some strange bits in it. Liam says, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. V5 says, my dad found the idea of 3 objects that got hot when you got them near each other had great power. Interesting. Liam says that was the primate parfait. Oh, the monkey brains part. I see what you're saying. Yeah, so anyway, I'm very excited about that movie. I think it'll be cool. You know what other movie I was thinking of today? Did you guys ever see Fight Club? For some reason, I was thinking about that today. And, oh, you know what? It was trending on Twitter for some reason. I don't know why. People were just talking about it. And I saw it on there. I was like, man, I love that movie. I remember seeing that in the movie theater when it first came out. And, I saw that when I was at film school. So I was like at film school and I was totally in this like, you know, artistic film mindset all the time, thinking I'm some like artistic genius and thinking very deeply about films. And like that was the perfect movie to come out that you could like watch as a young person and think deeply about the movie and think you're so smart. Like because it's such a well-made movie and there's so much deep stuff going on in the storyline. Anyway, I just remember seeing it in the movie theater and just loving it. I love that movie. And surprisingly, it's like, I feel like it's really stood the test of time. Like, the stuff that it talks about like, topics about, like, masculinity and, like, this frustrated class of men out there, like, that could totally apply to society today. And how long ago was that movie made? Like 20 years ago? It's so relevant to, like, it hasn't stopped being relevant, is what I'm saying. Liam says, the first rule of Fight Club is we don't talk about Fight Club. Yep. V5 says, everybody's seen Fight Club. Well, you would be surprised. You know, I mean, it is a very old movie. So, I'm sure a lot of younger people haven't seen it yet. Have you seen it, Claude? I mean, maybe Claude hasn't seen it because he's younger. B5 says Zach went to film school. Yeah, my first degree when I was an undergrad 20 years ago was I went to film school. So I went to, I don't know if I've ever told this story. So my first ambition when I was just starting out at my career was I wanted to work in the film industry. I wanted to be a producer and a director and like all this stuff and just make movies. And so I went to film school. I went to the best film school in the world, USC, the top, not only the best film school, the top film program at USC. It was very competitive to get in. I got in and just loved every second of it. I even made my own like thesis film on top of all the standard film work you had to do to graduate. I made additional content on top of that. I just loved every minute of it. It was great. Yeah, but anyway, I got massively screwed over as part of my time there. So one of the things that you have to do to graduate is there's this one class you have to take where you have to make a film with a partner. And this class is supposed to teach you teamwork. And the thing is, every partner, like, by the end of the class, you're like, every partner is like fighting with each other at the end because making a movie is very, very hard. And like when you're working with a partner, it's just so frustrating. So how it works is you'd have to make two short movies in the class. And the first movie, one partner's the director and the other partner's the cinematographer, the cameraman. And the second movie, it switches. The second movie, you're the cinematographer and the other guy's the director. And so that's the class. And everybody has to do this to graduate. You have to do the partnership, you have to do the film, and then you have to pass the class. Okay. Well, of course, just like normal, I had some tension with my partner at the very beginning, before the semester even really started. And then the first week of class, my partner just decided, you know what? I'm going to drop out of school. This film school is not for me. Well, here I am, the first week of class without a partner. And the way that they do it is if you don't have a partner, you can't finish the class. So I was just screwed. My partner screwed me because what I had to do, they only offered this class once a year. I had to wait a full year before I could retake the class with a different partner. Well, it turned out the following year when I took the class, me and my partner were like best friends. Best friends. We didn't have a single fight the entire time. It was wonderful. But anyway, yeah, I got basically, I had to stay an extra year in college because of that. Like, that had like, this person screwed me over with like major financial impact to me. Like, this cost me major money to go to school for an entire additional year. It was so frustrating. But USC is like very hardcore about these kind of things. It's like most other schools would have been like, you know what, we'll just let you do it by yourself and get by and whatever. But USC is like strict. They're like, hey, stuff happens sometimes. If you lose your partner, I'm sorry, you're just screwed, and that's life. And that's the way USC does things. And you know what? I don't mind that because that is life. Sometimes you do just get screwed over and you just have to deal with it. And so I guess I learned a life lesson in college. Anyway, the point of all of this is I had to stay at school for an extra year. And so that's when I decided that I was going to get this like double major. And so I actually switched my major because I had extra class time. And I switched it to this double like film business major, which I am so glad I did because, of course, when I started my career in film and I was very successful in the film industry in Los Angeles, I loved the business aspect more than the filmmaking aspect. And that's when I got interested in accounting, which is what I do now. So it all worked out in the end. And that's kind of like my whole like career journey, how it all started. It all started with this big mistake of me getting screwed over and ultimately learning the true thing that I loved about my career, which was doing accounting, which I learned in business school when I was working my extra year of college. That cost me a fortune. Anyway, that's my story for the day. I don't know if that helped anybody. Liam says, I had to tear apart Reality Bites in college, and that would date me a bit. Oh, look at all the terracotta we got. We got so much. I feel like we need a little bit more. Oh, there's tons over here. Look at all this terracotta. Oh, this is great. I love that we have this huge Badlands biome. I mean, we could get all the terracotta we want for any project that we want. This is so great. Liam says, Zach had big ambitions. He should play it. Oh, yeah. By the way, I've been pitching this every single day on my stream, Claude. I've been watching your streams for your new game, Big Ambitions, and I love it. Keep it up because those streams are great. Yeah, Claude has been playing this new game, Big Ambitions, and it looks like a lot of fun. Like I said, I probably won't play it. I don't know if it's my kind of game, but I do love watching you play it, Claude. So keep it up for sure. Yeah, I've been watching it after the fact. Because I've missed your stream times this week for some reason. V5 says group projects are death. I think for me, they're a mixed bag because generally I really enjoy working with other people. And so for the most part, like I love group projects, but, yeah, I mean, I'm just like everybody else. I've had bad experiences with group projects too. And it just really is awful when you have somebody who's not, who doesn't want to work hard. That usually hasn't been my experience. Finding a, because usually I can tell who the lazy people are, and I will not team up with a lazy person. So usually I can avoid that for the most part of like ending up with a lazy person in my group. But what gets me is stubborn people. And then because I'm stubborn too. And then it's like you disagree about something and then it gets like into an argument and then it gets personal. And that's the issues that I've had with group projects is, you just get conflict when you like disagree how to do something. And you always like look back at it and be like, that was really stupid. Why were we even arguing about this? It like doesn't even matter at all. But whatever reason, like it matters to you in that moment, and you guys disagree with about something, and then you just have to like agree to disagree and figure out how to get your project turned in so that everybody can get their grade. But I would say in general, the majority of my group project experiences have been pretty good. I would say probably 75% of my group project experiences have been positive. And I would even say I prefer to work in groups as opposed to working solo. Yeah, some people everyone's different. Some people like to do work, they just like to be by themselves. And some people prefer to do work with other people. B5 says, try a 6-person group project class. Liam says, my group projects went like I did the work and I told them what to do, so it looks like they did the work too. Liam says you should make an accounting movie. Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, you know what? I'm not opposed to like going back and doing more movie stuff. I mean, like my career's not over. I could probably go back and do. I mean, with the way that YouTube has become such a viable thing to like grow your career doing YouTube, um, I wouldn't mind doing my own content creation stuff and doing like maybe doing like accounting style movies. You know, I have like this accounting channel. I could do accounting thing movies, and I bet people would watch them. So who knows? I mean, the future might be. I could do lots of cool stuff in the future. Because I have all that experience. That I mean, I could definitely like throw something together. Who knows? I've thought about it. It would be cool to like get into like a content deal with maybe like a YouTube premium streaming service that might want to use some of your content. But like there's just so many possibilities these days of things you could do. I'm not in a position to work on it right now, but I could see in the future maybe I could do some interesting movie kind of stuff. I could hire Claude to direct it for me. If he's available. If he would be available. But we would have to get, if we were going to pull this off, we would have to get a good actor or a good actress to be in it. V5 sounds like he's been called away. Greg says an accounting movie was already made. It's called The Accountant. Well, of course, there's already accounting movies out there, but I made a whole YouTube video about this before. Accounting movies all suck. They're all horrible because they're not made by accountants. They're all written by writers that have no idea what they're talking about. You could, as an accountant watching all those accounting movies, these guys don't have a clue. Like, you watch The Accountant, and I've seen The Accountant. I've seen all the accounting movies. But they're all, like, so... It's like the writers are writing a stereotype of an accountant. They're not writing an actual accountant. They're writing... Like, the movie with Ben Affleck playing an accountant. He's playing a stereotype of, like, a crazy accountant who has, like... mental issues because he's so like finicky about getting his numbers just right. And it's like, that's not how real accountants are. And every movie that has accountants in it is the same way. They're all stereotypes because they're all written by screenwriters who don't know anything about accountants. Accountants always wear like nerdy glasses, and they're all kind of uncoordinated, and they fall down a lot, and it's like that's nothing about what accountants are really like. Greg says that could be the accountant, or maybe he is. Greg says, have you seen it? Yeah, I've seen it. Liam says, isn't that what an accountant is? They need a pocket protector with pencils. Yeah, see, you only think that way because of all the brainwashing you've received from watching Hollywood movies with these horrible depictions of accountants. That's why you think that. And I'm sick and tired of it. Okay, I think this is enough terracotta. We have a ton. We've got a ton. I don't know if I know how to get back home. We didn't bring our compass. Okay, we came this direction, didn't we? Oh, gosh, we didn't bring our compass. I'm pretty sure it was this way. There's the jungle. I'm just going to kind of fly in this direction and hope we run into it. And if we don't see anything that looks familiar, we can always fly back to spawn and I can find it from there. Maybe we're going too far that direction. Hopefully when we get back, all of our quartz is cooked. Which is why I did it like first thing. Yeah, this looks correct. Because I remember seeing the edge of this dark oak forest with these this birch wood. We might come back to this birch forest over here. This looks kind of familiar. Is that my mountain there? I think that's my... Oh, yep, this is it. This is my mountain. All right, let's fly in and check on my quartz. Can we make a good landing? Can we make it the landing? Yes, we did it. We did it. Perfect landing. Yes, our quartz is all done. Okay, so now this is smooth quartz blocks. Okay, we have 2 stacks, which is not going to be very much. Okay, now to make these quartz blocks last longer, I'm going to turn them all into slabs. And this is a really cool way to make your blocks last longer because it doubles the amount you have to work with. And we're going to run down the stairs here. You guys are talking about the jungle. And we're back. All right, so I'm going to just fill these in. All right, while I'm doing this also, let me just give you guys a heads up. Tomorrow, I'm back to playing City Skylines. I've got the new mods working, which are very cool. I can't wait to show you guys. And actually, there hasn't been any kind of issues with game performance. I thought that my game was going to super lag when I added... I've been talking about this. Some of you guys may not know. I added a new mod that allows you to double the amount of vehicles in the game because we actually hit a vehicle limit. So I'm doubling the amount of vehicles in the game. And I thought that was going to totally lag out my game. But so far, it's been fine. So, yeah, I'm very excited. We're going to be working on that tomorrow. Tomorrow, my Saturday morning stream. So be on the lookout for that. I love this. I think that looks really, really nice. All right. So the idea also is I'd like to have a kind of a white roof on here. So that's what we're going to use the quartz for. And because we're using the smooth quartz, there's no lines or anything. And we're probably not going to have enough of this to finish it. Oh gosh, we're going to have to go on a search for quartz in the Nether. A quartz mining mission. Yeah, this is not going to last long at all. Well, luckily, I have a pickaxe with fortune on it, so it shouldn't be too bad. All right, so this is pretty much one stack of slabs. And we have 3 more stacks. So we could get a big chunk of this done, the ceiling in. But yeah, I think it's so much nice and brighter in here. With the light ceiling and the yellow walls, I think it'll make it a lot more cheery when you come in here. So it's not like, oh, I'm like underground in the sewers. You know, it's a much nicer. All right, let's get the chests. That's kind of the point of this. We need to get the chests. Liam says, not tomorrow. Why? Oh, are you... Why not tomorrow? Okay, I have a bunch of chests from yesterday, because we got a bunch of chests going around ancient city, but we're going to need a whole bunch more. So I'm going to use acacia logs, because we have a ton of acacia logs. We're going to turn these all into chests. Boom. A ton of chests. Liam says not to... Oh, scary nether stream. Well, we're not going to do that immediately. We're going to do City Skylines tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to do this wall here. Oh, we're going to have to take out these stairs. That's what I'll do. Oop. And then I can just do terracotta right up here. Although, should I leave that? No, I'll fill that in. It looks unfinished if it's not filled in. Okay, I need to get all of these quartz blocks. Yeah, so fill that in like this. Oh, no, I'll leave this little space here. So fill it around the door. Yeah, like that. Oh, that looks great. Ooh, why is there grass here? We'll have to fix that in a second. Liam says, tomorrow is Saturday and you stream during the day and I'll be driving. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sorry, Liam. Yeah, good luck on your drive. Oh, no. You know what? This is going to connect, because it connects to the walls, it's going to give like a weird look out here. Greg says, just put the truck in auto drive. And Liam says, I don't have a Tesla truck. Yeah, it gives the wall this like, this weird look to it. See, this is the wall normally. It's just like normal bricks. But then when I put the stuff on it, it gets this like weird look here. But I guess it's already here. Maybe I'll just do it. It's not that horrible. It's like just the difference between this and this. But we'll just go with it. It's pretty subtle. Yeah, I would normally avoid that by popping this wall forward one. But I would rather have the space in here. And then let's just start this side. Now, I'm not sure what to do with lights. I think I said that before. Oh, shoot. But we'll have to come up with something. All right, let's keep going over putting these on. And then I'd kind of like on the edges to like double this up. So it's almost like crown molding. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Can continue that along the wall there. Ooh, look at this. Okay, and then we can put our chests, like maybe against this wall here. So maybe we do like this. And this, I haven't even like told you the whole strategy behind this. This is very strategic. Like when I play this game, I do it all very much, you know, I think about what I'm doing. This room is more like an overflow room. And when you play Minecraft for any amount of time, you're going to need an overflow room because there's some materials that you just get so much of, like stone, for instance, or netherrack. You're just going to get a bunch of those items. And so this is just an overflow room. For those items. And I want some more, but I think I'll run out of chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I'll have enough. Boom. So the point of having the overflow chest, why I'm doing this right now, strategic wise, is I have a bunch of items in my existing storage room that are in shulker boxes. Now, I am trying to do a mega project, and when you do mega projects, you need as many shulker boxes as possible. So I need to free up those shulker boxes, put them in this storage room, so that I have those shulker boxes so that I can do the mega project. This is all part of my strategic plan. And I will give you an example. So, for instance, let me show you my gravel chest. I have a chest full of gravel, but I also have a shulker box full of gravel that's just kind of sitting in this gravel chest. Now, I'm never going to use this much gravel ever. Gravel is very useful for concrete, so you never want to throw away your gravel. I know Claude does all the time, and it always makes me cringe, but never throw away your gravel because you need it for concrete. So I have extra gravel here. This is my overflow. Well, this overflow is now going to go in my overflow chest, and I should put signs on these so I know what is in there. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to use frames. I have a bunch of extra item frames. So in this line here, this is going to be my line of gravel chests. So I'm going to put a frame right here at the end. And I can actually stick this right here and just get a little bit of gravel out. I can put a piece of gravel right on that frame. So just instantly, I can just see what is in these chests. Isn't that cool? So I'm going to throw this in here. Just going to empty this as much as I can. My inventory is a little bit full. We'll just transfer all of this into here. I should have named this stream, Watch Zach Organize His Chests. 2 more stacks. Boom. And look at this. I just freed up a shulker box that I can use for something else. Look at that. So we're starting to fill out our overflow chest here. And I'm going to have to finish this off and put more roof and stuff on. But we'll have enough terracotta to finish this whole thing. But I won't have enough quartz to finish the roof. So we'll have to go on another adventure or something to get enough quartz. Or maybe I'll get enough villagers or something to work on that. Liam says you need a chandelier. Greg is saying you're talking about strategery. Liam says, when I was bowling with my dad at the beginning of the season, he would bowl low so his average wouldn't be high and then increase it a bit so he could win at the end of the season. That sounds like strategy. V5 says, back patent didn't make limits on what I can do. Oh, a patient. Oh, I see what you're saying. What did I miss in the stream? Oh, we've just been building that room in there. Liam says I would call it sandbagging, but he calls it strategy. Okay, well, that's what I wanted to do for the stream today. I'll continue to work on this as much as I can. But I'm more excited to get ready for tomorrow's stream, which will be City Skylines. I know you're going to miss it, Liam. I'm sorry, but we're going to stream that tomorrow. And yeah, continue to do City Skylines and some more of this stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys have a fun weekend. I'm looking forward to mine. I hope yours as well. It's Easter weekend, isn't it? Yeah. So good luck to everybody. I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you so much for being here. I always enjoy hanging out with all of you guys. Thanks to Greg and V5 and Liam and everybody who watched the stream. Oh, and Claude. Hey, Claude. That's it for me. Everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off. And now I gotta go watch the replay of Claude's stream. Later, guys.